everybody. My name is Tanya Bannister and I'm President of Concert Artists Guild. I am so happy to welcome you all today to our 2020 Victor Elmaleh virtual competition results. This has been an incredible year of adapting and change, as we all know. We at CAG decided fairly early on in the process to make this a virtual competition, not only because we wanted to make sure that everybody was keeping safe, but also we thought it would be an interesting thing to see what these musicians could deliver in a way that I think all of us have realized just how important it is to be able to communicate online. So we had an incredible number of applicants from all over the world, and we really had so much fun seeing what kind of performance material and personal interview material that everybody came up with. And we were just thrilled to come down to the 8 finalists that we have today. I'd like to thank everyone, all of the musicians that applied. I know how much work it took through this period. It really takes so much motivation to have belief that we're going to come through this together. And I think it's more important than ever to support the young musicians that are the future and that are going to enable us to use music to connect with each other, especially once we are out of this very restricted time period, I think. So thank you to all the musicians. Thank you to the incredible staff at CAG, to our board that always supports us, to our supporters that make this nonprofit organization able to function and move forward, and to our incredible jury member and musicians that spent so much time listening to these musicians from this year's competition. So quickly, what's at stake here is and some incredible opportunities. This is the first year that we're actually having our partnership with Young Concert Artists Trust in London come to fruition. So they're going to be winners that win that package that's with Concert Artists Guild and YCAT in London, and they get management and support from both London and New York, so the USA basically, and they get performances at Wigmore Hall in London, which is incredible, and obviously, around the US. So there are going to be winners that receive that package, and we also decided to add an ambassador award this year, which is something that we believe very strongly in. I think, truly want to have musicians going forward that are not only exceptional musicians and that can play on their instruments, but also use that as a vehicle to make change in the world that's relevant. And so we have our ambassador prizes that are basically geared towards musicians that have shown a track record of using their music for greater good, and they will be receiving US management, professional development, and we will be announcing both of those today. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to our 8 finalists: Joshua Brown, BRITTON-RENÉ Collins, Excel Fanyo, Geneva Lewis, Gabriel Martins, Nathan Meltzer, Everin Ozell, and Empire Wild. Have fun listening to these incredible finalists.
a calendar that tells him the time, a borrowed pencil and a plan to write home again. Cup of coffee in a brown paper bag. Keeps moving forward, but he's watching the days going on and on into the past. Paper season's gone too fast. September here again.
So I'd like to introduce you to one more musician. Her name is ARIEL HOROWITZ, and she's a violinist, and we were so impressed with what she's done with her music and through her music that we are wanting to consider her for the Ambassador Prize. So please see the exceptional work that the violinist ARIEL HOROWITZ is doing out in the world.
Hi everyone, my name is ARIEL HOROWITZ and I'm a violinist currently living in New Haven, Connecticut. I made it my mission to try to combine artistic excellence with citizen activism, and by doing so, I hope that I can make a difference in classical music culture and in classical music as an art form, and do my part to turn it into something that's a little bit more inclusive, a little bit less elitist, more accessible, more equitable, and hopefully more representative of our global population. I think that's really important. So one of the ways that I've been able to realize this mission is through my work with the Heartbeat Music Project. I founded the Heartbeat Music Project when I was 19, back in 2016. And we are a nonprofit organization, and we provide tuition-free music education as well as instruments. We cover travel costs such as gas money for our students, and we provide really incredible music education to young people living on the Navajo Nation.
So everybody, I would love to get to the announcement of our winners, as I'm sure you would. I'd like to start with the Ambassador Awards. The Ambassador Awards, again, are US Support and Management and Professional Development. We have 3 winners for the Ambassador Awards this year. They are the violinist ARIEL HOROWITZ, the group Empire Wild, and the percussionist BRITTON-RENÉ. And for our main YCAT and CAG international package, we have 2 winners this year. This was an incredibly difficult decision. All of the jury said the standard was just exceptionally high this year. And every single musician that we had in the finals would have fit so well onto our roster. And I wish with all my heart that we could support and have all of them on there. But there are 2 winners, and those 2 winners are Gabrielle Martins and Geneva Lewis. I'd love to have all of you go to our CAG website and learn more about the winners and events that will be coming up to celebrate. Congratulations to all of the musicians, and I very much hope that you engage with what we're doing and learn more about supporting young musicians as we go through this period. Join our mailing list again and follow us on social media. So please, everybody, stay safe during this period, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing you all in person sometime soon. Bye.